Hello everyone, Kyle here from Wide Awake PH, and in today's episode, we'll talk about the international coffees on our menu. So right now, we have 4 international coffees on our menu, and in this video, we hope to be able to guide you into choosing which one will best suit your needs. The first coffee is from Panama. We call it Arco Iris Estate because it's from that farm, and it's a washed process Katwai varietal. We find this coffee particularly interesting because when you hear Panama and coffee, it's usually geisha and high-priced auction coffees. But for this, we're going back to basics with Panama, and we're offering their tried and tested kind of workhorse coffee, Katwai, which is known for giving a very rich, chocolatey coffee profile, which it does manifest itself very clearly with Arco Iris Estate. So if you're looking for a coffee that's chocolatey, that's sweet, that's nutty in flavor, then this is definitely what you'd want. The second coffee on our menu is Atitlan. This is a coffee coming out of Guatemala from Atitlan Cooperative. I think that this is the highest value coffee on our menu. Highest value because it's 650 pesos, but it's giving a very complex and very interesting flavor profile in the cup. I'd say it's cupping kind of like a geisha or a mini geisha, if that's fair to say. It's because in the cup, it has the characteristic Guatemala taste, which is very sweet and milk chocolatey or chocolatey, but it also has very interesting citrus note and floral note, kind of like what we see in high quality, high grown washed geisha coffees. So for 650 pesos, you get something like that, and it's a very refined and elegant cup of coffee that you can really brew to the way you want your coffee to taste like. You can emphasize body and chocolate, or conversely, you can emphasize acidity and the floral notes present in this coffee. Definitely one of my go-to brews. The next coffee on our menu is Kochere. So this is a washed processed coffee from Ethiopia. And if you look at the bag, it says it's grown at 2,000 meters above sea level. So this is a very high-grown Ethiopian coffee. And when you open the bag and you look at the coffee, you can definitely tell these beans are very small. And what this usually means is that the coffee is grown at a very high altitude, such that the coffee beans are very small, compact, dense, and nutrient dense. So this is believed to really contribute a lot of sweetness, a lot of intensity and complexity in the cup. And this is definitely true for Kochere. So this is a grade 1 high-grown Ethiopian coffee, and it's giving off very intense sweetness, yet it's very subtle in its execution. What I mean by this is that it changes very much its flavor when it's hot to when it's cold. So when it's hot, you get a very tea-like sensation from this coffee. It's very elegant, it's very refined in its body, and then the aroma is very floral, and you get hints of fruitiness. But as the coffee cools, the sweetness and the intensity of the fruits just pop out at you from the cup. You'll get a very rich grapefruit or pomelo-like sweetness from this coffee, and then the florals become much more pronounced. So definitely a very high quality coffee. The last coffee in our international menu is our Charlotte Geisha. So this is coming out of Colombia, and it's actually farmed by Charlotte smallholder farmers in Huila, Colombia. So for me, this is a very interesting coffee to brew because when you think about geisha, it's usually coming from single farm estates. But in this case, we have a bunch of smallholder farmers, cooperative, and then they're processing the coffees together. So what this means is that we're not paying the price premium that an estate coffee will usually have. And this does not actually diminish quality whatsoever. In fact, it's actually cupping out really well. One of the cleanest geishas I've had. I really like this coffee because, you know, it's washed. I like washed coffees. And because in the cup, it's very clean, very refined. In the nose, you get a lot of this really rich brown sugar, nougaty-like sweetness, and also a very strong floral note, kind of like a white flower. So this is a very flavor transparent coffee in that with this Charlotte Columbia on our menu, you can really see and taste what geisha is all about, what the hype is all about. Why is geisha so special and revered in the coffee world? Because it's a wash process, and because there's no price premium. Basically, price premium from estate. Basically, you get to see and understand what makes geisha so special. Like for us, the reason why you'll buy one is because of its refinement. It's very clean, it's very sweet. You get to really taste the terroir of Colombia in that sugar, brown sugar note, but you're also getting this unique geisha flavor in that there's so much florals. It's a bouquet of florals in the cup, accompanied with a really nice citrus flavor. So this is what makes Charlotte Columbia special. So that's all for today's episode. I hope this overview was useful to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on our Instagram or through our website. Thank you very much for watching.